Over 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius left a profound legacy, not only as one of the greatest Roman emperors, but also as a steadfast Stoic philosopher. As the last ruler of the Five Good Emperors era, a period considered the pinnacle of the Roman Empire, Marcus bore the immense responsibility of leading millions. He faced endless challenges, long-standing wars, complex political pressures, and deeply personal hardships. What set him apart, however, was not just his leadership, but his ability to maintain calm and clarity even in the harshest of times. For Marcus, leadership was not about domination or controlling everything, but mastering oneself. He was known for living a life rooted in self-discipline, personal values, and the pursuit of enduring principles. The thoughts and habits Marcus recorded in his work Meditations served not just as philosophical foundations, but as practical guidance that can help anyone navigate life's complexities with strength and balance, even today. Have you ever wondered, how could someone wield nearly limitless power without letting it cloud their judgment? What enabled Marcus Aurelius to balance the demands of leadership with the wisdom of a philosopher? Life today may not resemble ancient Rome, but the pressures, expectations, and feelings of disorientation remain the same. Do you ever feel caught in the whirlwind of modern life, struggling to find peace and true meaning? If you're searching for a way to live more harmoniously, Marcus Aurelius offers a shining example. His daily habits not only shaped him into a resilient leader, but also allowed him to sustain inner peace, something we all strive for. In today's video, we'll delve into the simple yet powerful aspects of Marcus Aurelius's daily routine. From waking up early with intention and setting time aside for self-reflection, to maintaining his physical health and mastering his thoughts. You don't need to be an emperor or philosopher to adopt these principles. We'll show you how to incorporate Marcus's habits into your modern life, helping you find peace amidst daily pressures, build solid personal discipline, create a more meaningful life no matter where you are or what you do. Join us as we embark on this journey to uncover how lessons from 2,000 years ago can transform your life today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more life-changing lessons inspired by timeless wisdom. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Together, we can build a life filled with purpose, balance, and inner peace. Let's get started. The morning of Marcus Aurelius. Rising early and overcoming comfort. The day begins long before the sun rises. For Marcus Aurelius, every morning represented a new opportunity to live with purpose, to grow, and to fulfill his duties, not only as an emperor, but as a human being striving to embody the principles of Stoicism. Yet, even someone as disciplined as Marcus faced the universal challenge of battling morning laziness and the pull of comfort. In his writings, Marcus expressed this struggle candidly. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I am rising to do the work of a human being. Why am I dissatisfied if I am going to do what I was born for, to do the work of virtue and excellence?" For Marcus, waking up wasn't just about leaving the warmth of his bed. It was an act of willpower, a statement that life was not about indulging in fleeting pleasures, but about fulfilling one's responsibilities and higher purpose. This mindset shaped not only his mornings, but his entire day. Marcus Aurelius lived a life filled with pressures unimaginable to most of us. Yet, despite his overwhelming responsibilities as an emperor, he recognized that the simple temptation to stay in bed was one of the most immediate challenges of the day. He understood that the human inclination for comfort, while natural, could easily become a barrier to productivity, growth, and meaningful action. Marcus saw this not as something to despise, but as something to overcome. His mornings were a time to reaffirm his purpose, reminding himself why he rose each day: to serve others, to practice virtue, and to contribute to the greater good. This struggle is timeless. In the modern world, the temptation of comfort may not just be staying in bed, but scrolling endlessly on your phone or delaying the start of your responsibilities. The challenge remains the same. How do we overcome the inertia of comfort to step into a day of purpose and intention? Marcus's Stoic philosophy taught that humans are born with a purpose: to act, to contribute, and to fulfill their duties. In meditations, he repeatedly emphasized that life is not about pleasure, but about fulfilling our roles with integrity. You don't love yourself enough, or you'd love your nature too, and what it demands of you. For Marcus, this nature refers to the inherent potential within each of us to do good, to live virtuously, and to fulfill our responsibilities. To neglect this is to deny a part of ourselves. By reminding himself of this every morning, Marcus reframed the act of waking up early from a chore into an opportunity to align with his higher self. In the modern context, this philosophy can help us see mornings not as a burden, but as a gift. Each morning is a chance to reset, to realign with our goals, and to live intentionally. By choosing duty over fleeting comfort, we set the tone for a productive and meaningful day. Practical lessons for modern mornings. While most of us are not emperors ruling over vast empires, the principles Marcus followed in his mornings are remarkably relevant today. Here's how we can apply his approach to our own lives. Establish a morning intention. Start with purpose. Just as Marcus reminded himself of his duty, begin your day by reflecting on your purpose. What are your goals for the day? How will you contribute to your personal growth or the well-being of others? Use affirmations. Create a simple mantra to motivate you. For example, I rise today to be better than yesterday, or this morning is the foundation of my success. Practice gratitude. Before you even step out of bed, take a moment to be grateful. Marcus often reflected on the privilege of being alive and having another day to act with virtue. Gratitude shifts your mindset from reluctance to enthusiasm. Example: I'm thankful for this morning and the opportunity to make it meaningful. Tackle resistance with reason. Marcus didn't suppress his desire to stay in bed, he reasoned with it. When you feel the pull of laziness, remind yourself of the bigger picture, the long-term rewards of starting your day early and intentionally. Challenge your thoughts. Ask yourself, will staying in bed serve my goals today? Building a morning routine with purpose. Marcus Aurelius didn't just get out of bed and dive into his duties. His mornings were structured to prepare him mentally, physically, and emotionally for the challenges ahead. Here's a modern adaptation of his approach. Rise early and avoid distractions. Wake up at a consistent time, even on weekends. This builds discipline and aligns your body clock. Avoid reaching for your phone immediately. Modern distractions like social media can hijack your mental clarity before the day even begins. Dedicate time for reflection. Spend 5 to 10 minutes journaling or meditating. Reflect on your goals, your values, and how you want to show up for the day. Marcus often reflected on the challenges he might face, preparing himself to meet them with patience and wisdom. Prioritize movement. Incorporate light physical activity into your morning. Whether it's stretching, yoga, or a quick walk, movement wakes up your body and mind, setting the tone for a productive day. The power of starting with intention. When Marcus Aurelius chose to rise early and face his duties head-on, he wasn't just starting his day. He was setting the foundation for a life of purpose and discipline. By overcoming the inertia of comfort every morning, Marcus reinforced his commitment to his values, his responsibilities, and his personal growth. In our own lives, we can draw inspiration from this approach. Waking up early isn't just about having more hours in the day, it's about choosing to start with intention, to align ourselves with our goals, and to overcome the small battles that pave the way for bigger victories. Imagine waking up each day with clarity, knowing exactly why you're rising and what you're rising for. Like Marcus, you can transform your mornings into a sacred space for reflection, preparation, and growth. The choice to rise early is more than a habit. It's a declaration of purpose. So tomorrow morning, when the comfort of your bed whispers for you to stay, remember Marcus's words. Get up and do what you were born to do. The morning of Marcus Aurelius. Discipline, reflection, and purpose. The morning is the most powerful part of the day, a time to set the tone for everything that follows. For Marcus Aurelius, mornings were not just about waking up. They were about grounding himself in discipline, reflection, and preparation for the challenges ahead. Despite Being one of the most powerful individuals in history, Marcus struggled with the same temptations we face today: the pull of comfort, the weight of responsibilities, and the unpredictability of life. His approach to mornings was simple yet profound. It was built on the principles of rising above laziness, preparing the mind for inevitable hardships, and focusing on what truly matters. Let's explore how Marcus began his day and how we can adapt these timeless practices to our modern lives. Rising early, battling the temptation of comfort. Each morning, Marcus Aurelius confronted a universal struggle, the temptation to stay in the warmth of his bed. In Meditations, he captured this moment with raw honesty. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, "I am rising to do the work of a human being. Why am I dissatisfied if I am going to do what I was born for, to do the work of virtue and excellence?" This was not merely an exercise in self-discipline, but a philosophical reminder of his purpose. To Marcus, life was not about indulging in fleeting pleasures, but fulfilling one's duties as a human being. Waking up was his first act of willpower for the day, a victory over inertia that set the stage for everything else. In the modern world, the temptation of comfort takes on many forms: snoozing the alarm, scrolling through social media, or procrastinating the start of the day. These small acts of delay may feel harmless, but they rob us of the chance to begin the day with intention. Lesson for modern life: setting morning goals. Embrace purpose over comfort. Like Marcus, remind yourself why you're waking up. Instead of dreading the day, view it as an opportunity to grow, contribute, and align with your values. Example: affirmation. I rise today to make progress, no matter how small. Set clear. Morning goals. Define your priorities for the day as soon as you wake up. What are the most important tasks? What kind of person do you want to be today? Writing down 2 to 3 goals can create focus and motivation. Overcome resistance with reason. Marcus reasoned with himself when he felt reluctant to rise. You can do the same by asking, will staying in bed serve my goals today? Or how will starting now help me feel accomplished later? By overcoming the temptation of comfort, you take the first step toward a purposeful and productive day. Once Marcus rose from bed, he didn't immediately dive into the demands of ruling an empire. Instead, he took time to prepare his mind for the challenges ahead. This wasn't about wishful thinking or hoping for a perfect day. It was about realistic preparation. In Meditations, Marcus reflected on the difficult people and situations he might encounter. Today, you will meet ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and unsocial people. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and I know that these wrongdoers are still my kin. Rather than letting these potential interactions disturb his peace, Marcus accepted them as inevitable. This mental exercise helped him approach the day with patience, resilience, and clarity. He reminded himself that while he couldn't control others' actions, he could control his response. Lesson for modern life: practicing morning reflection. Anticipate challenges. Calmly. Instead of hoping for a smooth day, reflect on possible difficulties. This isn't about being pessimistic, it's about preparing your mind to respond wisely. Ask yourself, what challenges might I face today? How can I approach them with patience and wisdom? Write a morning journal. Journaling can be a powerful tool for reflection and focus. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each morning to jot down your thoughts, intentions, and priorities. Example prompts: what are my main goals today? What emotions am I feeling, and how can I manage them? Reaffirm your values. Use reflection to center yourself on your core principles. For Marcus, these included patience, kindness, and resilience. Identify your own guiding values and commit to them at the start of the day. By practicing morning reflection, you equip yourself with the mental tools to navigate the day's challenges with grace and clarity. The role of gratitude in morning reflection. Another cornerstone of Marcus's morning routine was gratitude. Despite the immense pressures of ruling an empire, he took time to acknowledge the gifts and opportunities life had given him. Gratitude for Marcus wasn't just about feeling good, it was a way to maintain perspective and focus on the positive amidst the chaos. In modern life, practicing gratitude can transform how we start our day. Research shows that expressing gratitude can improve mood, increase resilience, and enhance overall well-being. How to practice gratitude in the morning. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be simple, like the warmth of your bed, the support of a friend, or the opportunity to start fresh. Reflect on past challenges. Acknowledge how previous difficulties have helped you grow. This reinforces the Stoic idea that adversity can be a source of strength. Express gratitude for the day ahead. Even if you anticipate challenges, be thankful for the chance to learn and grow through them. By incorporating gratitude into your morning routine, you cultivate a mindset of abundance and positivity, setting a powerful tone for the rest of the day. The beauty of Marcus Aurelius's morning routine lies in its balance. Discipline to rise and act, combined with thoughtful reflection to prepare for the day. These practices weren't separate, but deeply interconnected, each reinforcing the other. Rising early gave Marcus the time and space to reflect, and reflection fueled his commitment to living virtuously. In our own lives, we can draw inspiration from this approach. A purposeful morning routine doesn't require hours of free time or complex rituals. It simply requires consistency, focus, and the willingness to prioritize what truly matters. Here's a step-by-step guide to creating a morning routine inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Wake up with purpose. 5 minutes. Resist the urge to snooze or linger in bed. Use affirmations or reasoning to motivate yourself. Remind yourself of your duties and values. I rise today to grow and contribute. Reflect and journal 10 minutes. Write about your goals, potential challenges, and emotions. Prepare mentally for the day's interactions, focusing on patience and understanding. Practice gratitude. 5 minutes. List 3 things you're grateful for. Reflect on past growth and future opportunities. Begin the day with intention. With your reflections and goals in mind, start your first task of the day with focus and energy. For Marcus Aurelius, mornings were not just about beginning another day. They were about aligning himself with his higher purpose and preparing for whatever life might bring. His discipline to rise early and his practice of reflection created a foundation of resilience, wisdom, and clarity. In our fast-paced world, adopting even a fraction of these habits can transform how we approach our days. By choosing to rise with purpose, reflect with intention, and act with gratitude, we can build mornings and lives that are meaningful, balanced, and full of growth. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm goes off, ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? Then rise, reflect, and begin your journey with purpose. Physical training. Building strength and focus. For Marcus Aurelius, physical exercise was not about vanity or appearances, but about maintaining the resilience and clarity needed to face the daily demands of life. He understood that the body and mind are interconnected and that caring for one directly impacts the other. As a Stoic philosopher, Marcus approached physical training with purpose and discipline, viewing it as an essential component of his ability to lead and live virtuously. In our modern world, the lessons from Marcus's approach to physical health remain profoundly relevant. Exercise is not just about achieving a certain physique. It's a tool to cultivate energy, focus, and mental clarity, enabling us to tackle life's challenges with greater strength and determination. The importance of physical health. Marcus Aurelius's life as an emperor was filled with immense pressures. The physical toll of constant travel, addressing military campaigns, and overseeing a vast empire required extraordinary stamina. Yet, he made a point to maintain his physical health, not for the sake of appearances, but to sustain his ability to perform his duties effectively. In Meditations, Marcus reminded himself of the importance of fulfilling his role as a human being. This included taking care of his physical body. He recognized that a strong body supports a strong mind, and without one, the other would inevitably falter. This belief aligns with modern science, which has consistently shown that regular physical activity enhances cognitive function, reduces stress, and improves overall well-being. The body-mind connection. Marcus believed that the body and mind were interconnected. Physical weakness could lead to mental sluggishness, just as a disciplined body could sharpen mental focus. He viewed exercise as a way to fortify himself against both external challenges and internal struggles, such as fatigue and self-doubt. For Marcus, exercise wasn't about achieving perfection or competing with others. It was a personal commitment to ensuring that his physical state supported his philosophical pursuit of virtue and clarity. This perspective can inspire us to reframe how we view exercise, not as a chore or a way to conform to societal standards, but as a tool for self-mastery and empowerment. Applying Marcus's lessons to modern life, in today's fast-paced world, where sedentary lifestyles are common and distractions abound, prioritizing physical health can feel like a challenge. However, the simplicity of Marcus Aurelius's approach offers a practical roadmap for incorporating exercise into our daily lives. Keep it simple. Marcus did not engage in elaborate or time-consuming fitness regimens. His activities likely included walking, light physical training with his soldiers, or engaging in basic exercises to maintain endurance. The modern equivalent can be just as straightforward. A brisk walk around your neighborhood, gentle yoga to stretch and awaken your body, a short home workout routine that includes bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups. The key is consistency, not complexity. Committing to even 15 to 30 minutes of movement each day can make a significant difference in your energy levels and mental clarity. View exercise as a form of discipline. For Marcus, exercise wasn't optional. It was a disciplined practice that strengthened both his body and his resolve. In modern terms, this means treating your daily movement as a non-negotiable part of your routine. Schedule your exercise at the same time each day, whether it's morning, midday, or evening. Set small achievable goals, such as taking 5,000 steps daily or completing a 20-minute yoga session. By committing to this discipline, you build not only physical strength, but also the mental resilience to follow through on your intentions. Exercise for mental clarity. Marcus recognized that physical activity supported his mental focus. Today, this connection is well documented. Regular exercise reduces stress, improves mood, and boosts cognitive function. To harness these benefits, use exercise as a way to clear your mind. A walk in nature or a quiet yoga session can help you process thoughts and reduce anxiety. Combine physical activity with mindfulness. Pay attention to your breath, your movements, and the sensations in your body as you exercise. Practical, modern routines. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Morning movement. Start your day with light exercise to awaken your body and mind. This could include a 10-minute stretch to loosen up stiff muscles, a short walk outdoors to connect with nature and gather your thoughts, a brief workout with simple movements like planks or jumping jacks to energize yourself for the day, midday rejuvenation. If you're feeling sluggish or distracted during the day, use physical activity as a way to reset. Take a 15-minute walk after lunch to improve digestion and re-energize. Do a quick mobility routine to release tension from sitting. Evening wind down. End your day with gentle movement to relax and reflect. A restorative yoga session to stretch and calm your mind. A slow walk to reflect on your day and practice gratitude. Many of us struggle to prioritize exercise due to time constraints, lack of motivation, or feeling overwhelmed by the idea of fitness. Marcus Aurelius's approach reminds us that the solution lies in simplicity and consistency. Time. Even 15 minutes of focused movement can yield significant benefits. The key is to start small and build from there. Motivation. Remember that exercise is not about achieving perfection, but about supporting your overall well-being. Focus on how it makes you feel rather than external results. Overwhelm. Break your activity into manageable chunks. A 5-minute stretch, a 10-minute walk, or a quick set of exercises can be just as effective as a longer workout. For Marcus Aurelius, physical exercise was more than a health practice. It was a way to prepare himself for life's challenges. A strong body gave him the endurance to fulfill his responsibilities, while the discipline of regular training reinforced his commitment to living with purpose. In our modern context, exercise can serve the same purpose. It's not just about improving your physical condition, but about cultivating the energy, focus, and resilience needed to navigate life's demands. By viewing physical activity as a form of self-care and self-mastery, you align your actions with the deeper Stoic values of discipline, clarity, and perseverance. The lessons from Marcus Aurelius's approach to physical health are timeless. He understood that the body and mind are interconnected and that caring for one strengthens the other. By keeping his exercise routine simple and purposeful, he maintained the stamina and focus required to lead an empire and live a virtuous life. Incorporating physical activity into your daily routine doesn't require elaborate plans or extensive time commitments. It's about consistency, discipline, and aligning your movement with your broader goals for well-being and personal growth. As you move through your day, ask yourself, how can I honor my body and mind today through movement? Whether it's a short walk, a mindful stretch, or a quick workout, take a step toward building the strength and focus that will support you in all areas of life. Over 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius left a profound legacy, not only as one of the greatest Roman emperors, but also as a steadfast Stoic philosopher. As the last ruler of the Five Good Emperors era, a period considered the pinnacle of the Roman Empire, Marcus bore the immense responsibility of leading millions. He faced endless challenges, long-standing wars, complex political pressures, and deeply personal hardships. What set him apart, however, was not just his leadership, but his ability to maintain calm and clarity even in the harshest of times. For Marcus, leadership was not about domination or controlling everything, but mastering oneself. He was known for living a life rooted in self-discipline, personal values, and the pursuit of enduring principles. The thoughts and habits Marcus recorded in his work Meditations served not just as philosophical foundations, but as practical guidance that can help anyone navigate life's complexities with strength and balance, even today. Have you ever wondered, how could someone wield nearly limitless power without letting it cloud their judgment? What enabled Marcus Aurelius to balance the demands of leadership with the wisdom of a philosopher? Life today may not resemble ancient Rome, but the pressures, expectations, and feelings of disorientation remain the same. Do you ever feel caught in the whirlwind of modern life, struggling to find peace and true meaning? If you're searching for a way to live more harmoniously, Marcus Aurelius offers a shining example. His daily habits not only shaped him into a resilient leader, but also allowed him to sustain inner peace, something we all strive for. In today's video, we'll delve into the simple yet powerful aspects of Marcus Aurelius's daily routine. From waking up early with intention and setting time aside for self-reflection, to maintaining his physical health and mastering his thoughts. You don't need to be an emperor or philosopher to adopt these principles. We'll show you how to incorporate Marcus's habits into your modern life, helping you find peace amidst daily pressures, build solid personal discipline, create a more meaningful life no matter where you are or what you do. Join us as we embark on this journey to uncover how lessons from 2,000 years ago can transform your life today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more life-changing lessons inspired by timeless wisdom. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Together, we can build a life filled with purpose, balance, and inner peace. Let's get started. The morning of Marcus Aurelius. Rising early and overcoming comfort. The day begins long before the sun rises. For Marcus Aurelius, every morning represented a new opportunity to live with purpose, to grow, and to fulfill his duties, not only as an emperor, but as a human being striving to embody the principles of Stoicism. Yet, even someone as disciplined as Marcus faced the universal challenge of battling morning laziness and the pull of comfort. In his writings, Marcus expressed this struggle candidly. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being. Why am I dissatisfied if I am going to do what I was born for, to do the work of virtue and excellence? For Marcus, waking up wasn't just about leaving the warmth of his bed. It was an act of willpower, a statement that life was not about indulging in fleeting pleasures, but about fulfilling one's responsibilities and higher purpose. This mindset shaped not only his mornings, but his entire day. Marcus Aurelius lived a life filled with pressures unimaginable to most of us. Yet, despite his overwhelming responsibilities as an emperor, he recognized that the simple temptation to stay in bed was one of the most immediate challenges of the day. He understood that the human inclination for comfort, while natural, could easily become a barrier to productivity, growth, and meaningful action. Marcus saw this not as something to despise, but as something to overcome. His mornings were a time to reaffirm his purpose, reminding himself why he rose each day: to serve others, to practice virtue, and to contribute to the greater good. This struggle is timeless. In the modern world, the temptation of comfort may not just be staying in bed, but scrolling endlessly on your phone or delaying the start of your responsibilities. The challenge remains the same. How do we overcome the inertia of comfort to step into a day of purpose and intention? Marcus's Stoic philosophy taught that humans are born with a purpose: to act, to contribute, and to fulfill their duties. In Meditations, he repeatedly emphasized that life is not about pleasure, but about fulfilling our roles with integrity. You don't love yourself enough, or you'd love your nature too, and what it demands of you. Emotional resilience, letting go, helps you respond to setbacks with composure rather than frustration. In modern life, this might mean letting go of the need for approval, the desire to control every detail of a project, or the fear of making mistakes. Each act of release strengthens your ability to stay calm and focused. When you focus on what you can control, you not only free yourself from unnecessary worry, but also create space to concentrate on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius lived by this principle, dedicating his time and energy to aligning his actions with his values and responsibilities. How to focus on the important things. Define your priorities. Reflect on your core values and goals. What truly deserves your time and energy? Align your actions with these priorities and let go of distractions that don't serve them. Practice daily reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I focus on what was within my control? Did I invest my energy in things that truly matter? Cultivate patience and perspective. Marcus often reminded himself that life is unpredictable and people are imperfect. By accepting this, you can approach challenges and relationships with greater patience and understanding. Marcus Aurelius's ability to focus on what he could control was a cornerstone of his strength and resilience. In a world filled with chaos, he found peace by redirecting his energy toward his thoughts, actions, and responses, things entirely within his power. For us, the lesson is clear. By letting go of what we cannot change and focusing on what we can, we reclaim our power and create space for clarity, purpose, and growth. Each day presents a choice. Will you invest your energy in drama, worry, and regret, or will you direct it toward meaningful action? As Marcus said, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The choice is yours. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Practicing daily journaling, a habit for growth and self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius's daily journaling habit remains one of the most admired aspects of his Stoic discipline. As both a philosopher and an emperor, Marcus used journaling not just as a means of recording events, but as a tool for deep reflection, self-improvement, and aligning his actions with his values. For Marcus, writing was not about creating a perfect record for others to admire. It was a private and honest conversation with himself. This habit of introspection allowed Marcus to analyze his thoughts, evaluate his behavior, and recommit to his principles each day. In our modern world, journaling can serve as a powerful tool for self-awareness, emotional regulation, and personal growth. Let's explore how Marcus approached journaling and how we can adapt this timeless practice to our own lives. Marcus Aurelius's daily journaling habit. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius offered glimpses into his personal reflections, intimate notes never meant for public eyes. These writings reveal a man deeply committed to understanding himself, improving his actions, and maintaining a sense of purpose amidst the pressures of ruling an empire. Analyzing actions without judgment. Marcus used his journaling time to review his behavior and decisions, not to punish himself, but to identify areas for growth. He approached this with honesty and humility, recognizing both his strengths and his shortcomings. For example, he might reflect on: Moments of success. When he acted with patience, kindness, or wisdom. Moments of failure. When he allowed frustration, anger, or ego to cloud his judgment. Opportunities for improvement. How he could handle similar situations better in the future. Marcus believed that self-reflection was not about perfection, but about progress. He wrote, "You should be upright, not be kept upright." This reminds us that the goal of self-reflection is to build character and resilience, not to dwell on mistakes or seek external validation. Committing to continuous improvement journaling also served as a way for Marcus to recommit to his values daily. He often reminded himself of the principles of Stoicism: patience, humility, gratitude, and focusing on what is within his control. By revisiting these principles in his writing, he ensured that they guided his actions, even in the face of immense challenges. How to apply journaling in modern life. In today's fast-paced and distraction-filled world, journaling can provide a much-needed pause, a moment to reconnect with ourselves and our goals. Here's how you can incorporate this practice into your daily routine, inspired by Marcus Aurelius. The benefits of journaling. Self-awareness. Writing helps clarify your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to understand what drives your actions. Emotional regulation. Journaling provides an outlet for processing negative emotions like frustration, anxiety, or anger. Let's explore how Marcus ended his days and how we can incorporate similar practices into our modern lives. Evening reflection. Learning from the day. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius frequently wrote about the events of his day, examining his actions, thoughts, and interactions. He sought to understand what he had done well, where he had faltered, and how he could improve. This process wasn't about self-criticism, but about growth. Finding lessons in daily experiences. Marcus believed that every day offered opportunities for learning. Even in challenges or failures, he searched for insights that could help him grow stronger and wiser. He asked himself questions like, did I act with patience and wisdom today? How did I respond to difficult people or situations? What can I do differently tomorrow to align more closely with my values? By reflecting on these questions, Marcus transformed even mundane or stressful days into stepping stones for self-improvement. Focusing on the positive. Another key aspect of Marcus's evening reflections was his ability to find good even in adversity. He recognized that challenges were not obstacles to happiness, but opportunities for growth. This perspective helped him maintain a sense of balance and gratitude, regardless of the circumstances. For example, if he faced betrayal or criticism, he didn't dwell on anger or resentment. Instead, he used the experience to practice forgiveness and patience, traits he considered essential to a virtuous life. Modern practices for evening gratitude. In our fast-paced and often stressful world, ending the day with gratitude and reflection can provide a sense of closure and peace. By focusing on what went well and how we can improve, we set ourselves up for a better tomorrow. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Before going to sleep, take a few minutes to jot down 3 things you're thankful for. These don't have to be monumental. Small joys and simple moments are equally valuable. Examples. Oh, I'm grateful for the kindness of a colleague today. Oh, I'm thankful for the delicious dinner I had. Oh, I appreciate the time I spent reading a book this evening. Focusing on gratitude helps shift your mindset from stress or negativity to appreciation and contentment. Reflect on lessons from the day. Spend time thinking about what you learned from the day's experiences, both positive and negative. Consider these prompts. What did I do well today? Where did I struggle, and what caused it? What can I do tomorrow to handle similar situations better? This practice helps you turn mistakes into learning opportunities and reinforces your commitment to self-improvement. Set intentions for tomorrow. Based on your reflections, set 1 or 2 intentions for the next day. These should be simple, actionable steps that align with your values and goals. Examples. Oh, tomorrow, I will take a deep breath before responding to difficult conversations. Oh, I'll dedicate 30 minutes to focus on an important project without distractions. By setting clear intentions, you transition into the next day with focus and purpose. The power of gratitude in evening reflection. Gratitude is not just a feel-good exercise. It has profound psychological and emotional benefits. Studies show that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, improve sleep, and enhance overall well-being. For Marcus Aurelius, gratitude was a way to maintain perspective and balance, even in the face of immense responsibilities and challenges. Why gratitude matters shifts focus to the positive. In a world where it's easy to dwell on problems or setbacks, gratitude redirects your attention to what's good in your life. This shift can improve your mood and outlook, helping you approach challenges with greater resilience. Encourages mindfulness. Reflecting on what you're grateful for forces you to slow down and appreciate the present moment. This mindfulness fosters a deeper connection to your experiences and surroundings, builds emotional resilience. By focusing on gratitude, you develop a habit of finding silver linings, even in difficult situations. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to navigate adversity with grace and optimism. How to create a gratitude and reflection ritual. Choose a consistent time. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each evening to your gratitude and reflection practice. Make it part of your bedtime routine to signal the end of the day. Find a comfortable space. Create a quiet, calming environment where you can reflect without distractions. Consider dimming the lights, lighting a candle, or playing soft music to set the mood. Use a journal or notebook. Write your reflections by hand to deepen your connection to the practice. If you prefer digital tools, use a journaling app or document on your device. Combine gratitude with reflection. Begin by listing 3 things you're grateful for, then move on to reflecting on your actions and lessons from the day. End with a positive intention for tomorrow. Keep it simple and consistent. Don't overcomplicate the process. Focus on consistency rather than perfection. Even a few sentences each night can have a profound impact over time. Overcoming common challenges. I don't know what to write. Start small. Simply list one thing you're grateful for or one lesson you learned. Use prompts like, "What made me smile today?" or "What surprised me today?" "I'm too tired." Keep your reflection brief. A few minutes of gratitude and a single sentence of reflection can still be effective. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. I missed a day. Don't let missed days derail your practice. Return to it the next evening without guilt. Marcus Aurelius ended each day with reflection and gratitude, transforming even the most challenging experiences into opportunities for growth. This practice grounded him in humility, resilience, and a sense of purpose, enabling him to navigate the complexities of his life with grace. For us, adopting a similar evening ritual can bring clarity, peace, and focus to our lives. By reflecting on what we've learned, appreciating the good in our day, and setting intentions for tomorrow, we create a cycle of continuous growth and positivity. As you prepare to end your day, ask yourself, what am I grateful for? And how can I grow from today's experiences? With each evening reflection, you take one step closer to living a life of intentionality, balance, and fulfillment. As we reach the end of this journey into the daily life and philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, one thing becomes clear. His wisdom is as timeless as it's practical. Marcus Aurelius, a man who bore the weight of an empire, didn't rely on extraordinary circumstances or superhuman traits to lead a balanced, meaningful life. Instead, he leaned on simple yet powerful principles, rising with purpose, reflecting on his actions, and focusing on what truly mattered. But here's the key takeaway for you. Marcus's approach wasn't reserved for emperors or philosophers. His lessons are universal. They're about finding strength in discipline, peace in reflection, and clarity in focusing on what you can control. Whether you're navigating your own challenges or striving for growth, these principles can transform your life one day at a time. Let me ask you, what will you take from this? Will you rise tomorrow morning with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face the day with intention? Will you pause in the evening to reflect on what you've learned, expressing gratitude for the little victories and even the challenges? Think about one area in your life that feels out of balance or overwhelming. Perhaps it's work stress, personal relationships, or self-doubt. Now consider how Marcus's principles could help you approach it differently. What if you chose to focus on what you can control instead of worrying about the uncontrollable? What if you saw every challenge as an opportunity to grow? Take a moment to reflect. What is one small change you can make tomorrow to align more closely with these lessons? How will you start building a life of purpose, clarity, and resilience? The power of small steps. Marcus Aurelius didn't aim for perfection, and neither should we. His philosophy reminds us that progress is made in small, consistent steps. Every morning you rise with intention, every moment you choose patience over frustration, every evening you reflect with gratitude. You are building a life rooted in strength and virtue. If you found inspiration in Marcus's story, let's continue this journey together. Share in the comments below. What resonated with you the most? Which of Marcus's practices are you excited to try? Let's create a community of growth where we support each other in living with intention and purpose. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. By subscribing, you'll gain access to more lessons like this, timeless wisdom tailored to help you navigate modern life with clarity and confidence. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. Your life is shaped by your choices, your reflections, and your focus." Marcus's philosophy isn't about grand gestures, it's about the quiet strength found in small, intentional actions. So, start where you are. Use what you've learned. And remember, the path to a meaningful life begins not tomorrow but today. Thank you for joining me in exploring the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius.